Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode. It's bright and early on a Sunday morning, and I'm off to Brooklands Museum to film Brooklands Go Porsche. So join me, jump in as we go for a drive en route to Brooklands, in through Campbellgate entrance, through the different hangars, and then past Concord to park up in the aircraft park. So join me in the car in a couple of moments. Okay, right everybody, we're now going to go Brooklands Museum, 7:45 on Sunday morning. Car's slowly warming up. One of the joys of owning a Boxster, I imagine any Porsche really, is mornings like this, and sun's out. Roads are quiet. You turn the key and you get that fantastic rumble through the car. Just going to let the car get up to temperature before I give it some higher revs. This engine's so flexible. Even though it's not warmed up yet, just you come into a junction, you can just pull away into second gear, as long as you're rolling. But yeah, fourth gear, 30 miles an hour. It's an amazing engine. Now, if you can hear a few rattles, it's my door card. I've got a problem with something in my door card which I need to fix. But it's just one of those jobs which is quite hard to get done because it means I need a new door card, and it's in Metropole Blue, so it's quite difficult. But anyway, Brooklands Museum. What can I tell you about Brooklands? Well, it's almost like a little film set. It's a fantastic day out, and it is literally a whole day out. And it's almost like a universal backlot tour. There's lots of little sheds with bikes and cars, and bigger sheds with fighter jets in and bombers from. So it's a really interesting place, a great place to bring your kids. They can learn a bit of history about the UK, about Brooklands Museum, about Brooklands Airfield, how it was targeted during World War II. Yeah, it's just a really nice day, and when the sun's out and the temperature's warm, it's just really enjoyable. The food's good. They've got lots of vendors there selling different types of food. Sidekick with me today, Dario. I love the indicators on the box as well. When the indicator stalk is solid, honestly, it's like moving a heavy bit of metal into gear. It's fantastic. The actual noise, the sound of the indicator could be a bit louder where it goes. So coming up to 940 miles I've done. I think it's been about 2 months ownership of this car, and in the morning I'm taking it to Greavett's Porsche specialist to look at the front subframe and try to come up with some sort of pricing to get that and maybe a few other bits done. Right, so there we go. So the car's Boxster is pretty much up to temperature. It doesn't take too long, 5 minutes to get past these traffic lights. One thing you do notice about these older cars are the brakes are a lot less servoed. got to stamp on the brake quite hard, which is how Porsche intended it, but it is quite different to a modern car. You've got to factor in a bit more braking space, I would say. I was actually on my mate's driving simulator yesterday, and I wouldn't say the Boxster was too far away from his rig setup with, you know, quite stiff steering, you know, the pedals and everything. Drop it down a gear, see if we can get some revs up. Should be good. We're just coming up to Mercedes-Benz World. So Mercedes-Benz World and Brooklands Museum are next to each other. They're both separate days out. You probably could do them both in a day, but you'd be rushing. I would suggest one day at each. There's a lot of car events that take place at Mercedes-Benz World, and they've got a race track, a testing track, and let's just give this. Yeah, it's a great day out at Mercedes-Benz World. Now, if you're a visitor to Brooklands, you enter via the Heights, and there's always signs up telling you, let's just see up here, the signs up here telling you, and you go in there and you drive all the way to the end, and there'll be marshals that show you where to park if you've never been before. Now, if you're actually attending the event in your own car, then there's a second entrance, Campbell's Gate entrance, which is famous. Now, first time I've ever taken my car to the event. There's quite a long drive in, as you can see. Same now. I mean, you can queue up.
Porsche guys, they'll sort you out, yeah?
Alright, mate. Thank
No
you.
problem. If you come back there, it's fine.
Bit more?
Bit further. Lovely.
Not every day you get to walk underneath Concorde. It's pretty crazy. The size of these wheels. It's actually massive, isn't it? It's amazing how big it is. It's so thin. Okay, well, there we go, everybody. That is the Porsche at Brooklands Museum. I'm going to head home, and join me for the last 5-10 minutes of Porsche sound.
Sonny and Robin.